Hello everyone, we're back with another video. Today, Dovetail did a Q&A stream on the Bakerloo Line showing some gameplay, and they answered some questions. The real Q&A stream will be tomorrow. However, I'm going to go over what they explained in this live stream and tell you guys about it. So, let's get started. I would like to ask you guys to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll leave the link to my gaming channel in the description down below. Let's get started. The first thing is there will be no pre-orders on console. Sam explained this in the last stream on the Tees Valley line. He said there will be no pre-order on consoles because they're not doing one. It wasn't really a real explanation he gave. He just said they're not doing one. So there will be no pre-orders on console. However, you can pre-order it on Steam if you're on PC for $29.99 USD. So that's basically it. You get 15% off if you already own TSW 2020. Continuing, there will be a overhauled HUD. Not a final version. I don't have any pictures of the HUD here right now, but they will continue to revise the font and size of the text. I'll leave the link down to the stream in the description and the comment section. There will be many services with about 10-minute intervals between trains in the station. There will be about 200 services, and they'll bring it up to 450 with a future update. The game will launch with 200 services though. There is a new briefing screen when you are starting a scenario or service. It will tell you how much your train weighs. Okay, let's keep going. You can change the destination signs on the front of the train. So if you're going to Harrow and Weldstone, you can change it to that. If you're going to Queen's Park, you can change it to that, etc. Authentic sounds. Pretty self-explanatory. Authentic sounds, however, some of them don't sound the best, such as the sound when the doors close on the train. I feel like it's more of a clunk you would hear in real life. Anyways though, there's less pop-up screens, so to control the doors on console you press left and right on the D-pad. However, on PC is not the same way. You will still have to press the tab button and bring up the screen. There are more passengers on the trains than other routes. If you remember LIRR, there's supposed to be a lot of passengers on the train. There definitely wasn't. East Coast Way, there wasn't a lot of passengers. On GWR, any of the other routes, however, in TSW2 on the Bakerloo line, trains will be filled up. They will not be sardine packed like real life. However, they'll be to the best that they could do with the game. There's still minor glitches. You can see if you check out the live stream, some passengers are floating in the air, some of them glitching through the doors. It's expected in this build of the game so far, but we expect the game to not launch like that, hopefully. Mirrors. Now, if you know London Underground, at the end of the station there will be a mirror for the train operator to look at and see if there's anybody trying to get on the train, anyone blocking the doors or anything. So the mirrors are not true mirrors. However, they do reflect things. It's a real engine, real-time reflection, something like that. However, you can see in the thing, it does not reflect things perfectly. The dead man's handle works like real life. If you get up out of the seat, the dead man's handle will come up and your train will not be able to move. You will need to release the brakes in order for the train to be able to move again. Distance between the stations are short, unlike other routes. This is a subway, is the tube. Stations are pretty close together, so you will be stopping, starting up very frequently. Get used to that. Platform announcements are here, such as the no smoking. They don't have the mind the gap announcement. However, they have those generic announcements, and they do not have station announcements on the train. There are still jobs and collectibles, such as newspapers, you can see in the stream. There are more flange sounds when the trains are on curves, and they are louder than before. Speed limits constantly change throughout the course of the route, going from 30 to 10 and back up to 30-35. The highest speed on the route is about 40 miles per hour. The route is set in modern day, so if you are from the London metro area, you will be able to see the things that you see every day if you take the Bakerloo line. The dead man's handle can be clicked on and off on console. The HUD can also be turned off on console by holding the options button on PS4, or I think it's the starts button on Xbox One. Clattering while the train is going over junctions is audible. You can hear it. Continuing on, the speed limit changes when the back of the train passes it. So if you know London Underground, the speed limit should change when the front of the train passes the speed limit sign. However, that is not the case in the game, because that is not the way the system works with the game. So the speed limit will change when the back of the train passes the sign. Red signals will fail the service in the scenario like always. It will not trip your brakes, unfortunately. I was hoping for it to trip your brakes instead of actually having you fail the service, because that is how it is in real life. They will trip your brakes and you will need to restart up the train. When you are Harrow and Wealdstone, the way you reverse the train, you have to go into Harrow sidings, go to the back of the train, and you drive back into the station and continue your journey like that. And you can walk through some stations by walking up the steps onto the other platform. Certain stations will let you go to the Oyster card barriers, however not all will let you do that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'll leave the link to my gaming channel in the description down below, and I'll leave the link to the stream in the description down below. Have a nice day. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.